Peace, y'all. It's your boy Jonny Fastlane here with allhiphop.com. So, Bobby Brown gets candid about being blamed for Whitney Houston's death. Let's talk hip-hop. Alright, Joe, so recently, Bobby Brown dropped a biography, right? And the whole situation is, man, that this thing is really telling. And a lot of people were talking about this, but to see Bobby Brown actually address this issue is insane. So Bobby Brown spoke about Whitney Houston's death, but more explicitly, he spoke about being blamed for her passing, right? So you guys know, man, Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown, they were together all throughout the 90s and the early 2000s, and we know that they love crack. I mean, it is what it is, right? So, you know, Bobby Brown was smoking a lot of crack, and so was Whitney Houston. And a lot of people, at least back then, you know, I think that the beliefs are a little bit different now, but back then, people thought like, yo, Bobby Brown is the one who influenced Whitney Houston to do drugs, right? And Whitney Houston, I mean, you know that old saying, crack is whack? Well, that came from Whitney Houston because they asked her, hey, do you smoke crack, in an interview? And she says, I don't smoke crack. Crack is whack, right? She said, I do coke. So it's insane, right? So the whole situation is, anybody that knows Whitney Houston from the 80s and the 90s know that she was on drugs way before her and Bobby Brown met, right? When they got together, yeah, they was going hard with the drugs, but it's crazy because Bobby Brown says that he quit and he was able to kick drugs, right? After that, he said he did become an alcoholic, but at least he wasn't smoking crack anymore, and that Whitney Houston never stopped taking drugs, which is the reason why they ended up breaking up ultimately, right? Which is crazy as hell. And he says that since a lot of people were blaming him, you know, I mean, calling him the bad boy, saying he's the bad influence. A lot of people loved Whitney Houston so much. When she passed away, they wanted somebody to blame because she passed away from a drug overdose. So of course they just blame Bobby Brown because they used to get high together, right? It's like everybody loves Beyonce, and if Beyonce passed away behind some drugs, people would find somebody to blame, right? And not Beyonce, you feel me? So the whole situation is crazy. I think that it's dope that, you know, Bobby Brown is really getting candid with this, and it almost seems like this is his therapy, you feel me? He also spoke a little bit more about alcoholism, saying that with that it was really hard to kick because of his relationship with drugs, and he kind of used alcoholism as a replacement for that. You guys know that recently he was in rehab as recent as 2020 during the pandemic for alcoholism, but now he is clean, thank God. But y'all should check out the documentary and let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.